Yes, yes, yes. What is good, everyone? This is Pinpointed. Week 8 has officially finished a couple days ago, and my picks did really good. Really good. Let's take a look at how we did. This is why we make, in the name of Pat McAfee, millions and millions. The Hammer Down boys, as they say, we made millions. Pinpointed did too. Not really, though. We went 0 for 5. We went 0 for 5. And I will say this. Last week was whack. I mean, last week was crazy. And look at this. All my picks went down south. Brady threw a pick six at the end of that game, lost to the Saints. Saints did really well defensively. They always have against Brady, something I overlooked. But again, Brady had a chance to win that game. I don't know if they would ever cover by 5.5. Too much there. I completely missed the Lions. My God, they got smoked 44-6 to the Eagles. I did not think the Eagles were that good. I thought the Lions, usually they have put up fights against other teams before. Man, like they put up a fight to the Rams, but they showed up like they never have before, as you could say. They didn't even show up against the stupid Eagles. Lost that one. Kansas City 10 was a stupid bet as well. I thought they would on Monday night kind of show off that they're still a team to be reckoned with. They barely got by Daniel Jones, who was just not it for the Giants. And yeah, I mean, Washington didn't show up either. Just overall, a rough week. That puts us at 5-5 for the past 2 weeks. So let's jump right into week number 9 for the Bullseye 5. We start off with Minnesota at Baltimore. We take in Baltimore Ravens -5.5. Now, this game is, I think, one of the better locks of this week because I just don't think the Vikings can really put up with what the Ravens have offensively. I mean, the Vikings are decent. They've got Cook, good receivers, but Kirk isn't the guy. This is in Baltimore as well. Baltimore is coming off the bye, which is, I think, the biggest thing here. And in that case scenario, I am taking the Ravens -5.5 to cover. Less than a touchdown, very doable. Dallas won by over a field goal with Cooper Rush as their quarterback. Don't buy much into the stock of the Minnesota Vikings. They played well in the beginning of the season. They really have, but they've continuously strung a couple losses here and there when it's gotten close. And I just don't think they have the confidence as they had in the beginning of the season. So I like the Ravens here, especially coming off the bye. My next one, this one is tricky. I am taking here Patriots at Panthers. I'm picking the Patriots -3.5, another favorite. Now listen to this. All odds are kind of stacked against the Patriots here. They're 1-6 against the spread this year against NFC. In the last 7 games, they're 1-6 against NFC opponents against the spread. They are 0-6 against the Panthers against the spread in their last 6 games. So every time they play the Panthers in the last 6 years, and this includes Tom Brady for 4 of them, 5 of them, maybe all 6. I don't even remember last time. Yeah, it might be where they always lost to the Panthers based on the spread. New year, though, new game. And I like the Patriots defense. I like how they've been playing. They're 4-4. They're kind of rallying here. A couple of wins, especially good ones. Last week, especially against the Chargers. And Sam Darnold is a key here. He is in concussion protocol. Most likely won't play. There's a chance. Even if he plays, I still don't expect them to do much. Even with McCaffrey back, that's another question mark. This is a game where you can wait till the last minute to see what happens with those 2 guys. I think the Patriots still end up winning. They've got a good defense. Panthers can't really score much. I know the Panthers have a good defense too, but I think the combination of the great running attack with the Patriots and a pretty decent passing attack, take -3.5 to the Pats. And that is not just a fan. I'm not a fan, just saying that. No bias, no bias. But no, I actually do think they'll cover that one. The next one, we got the Browns visiting Cincinnati. I like it. The Bengals -2.5 here. The Browns are just, you tell me. Let me know what the Browns are. I mean, is there a word to describe their team right now? Odell's not practicing. They have just sent him home. Baker is still injured. They lost one of their best tackles, left tackle Conklin. He's done, not playing. And it's just, they don't know how to fix this team. Offensively, they're a wreck. Scored 10 points against the Steelers and let the putrid Steelers offense beat them. Their defense is good, could wreak some havoc, especially with Myles Garrett rushing the passer. But I do like Joe Burrow to have a bounce back week, especially against a rough loss against the freaking Jets. That's not supposed to happen. I like the Bengals -2.5 here. The fourth game I like here in the Bullseye 5, another favorite. I like the Chargers -2.5 over the Eagles. The Eagles, so look at this. The Eagles are an interesting team. The Eagles have lost the 49ers, close game, got shut out by the Cowboys, shut out by the Chiefs, barely beat the Panthers, got smoked by the Bucks. It was a closer game than it actually was. Smoked by the Raiders, and then they beat the Lions. So I don't have much stock in this team to really beat a good team like the Chargers. And the Chargers have been falling. They have been falling. They've lost 2 games in a row now after everyone dubbed them as one of the best teams in the AFC. Justin Herbert, the next best quarterback. So look for them to bounce back. They're a much better coached team, much more talented offensively and defensively. I like the Chargers here, 2.5, even if it is in Philly. Home of brotherly love. And we'll go to the final game. I love Buffalo Bills -14 over the Jags. All favorites this week. No dogs. And that's okay. Buffalo -14. The Jaguars, just after watching them play against the Seahawks, my God, it really frustrated me because they could not do anything offensively. The Seahawks with just Geno Smith. And I know they've got better weapons and everything. We're moving the ball around much easier on Jacksonville than Jacksonville could even do on the Seahawks team. The Seahawks defense isn't even that great. Bills struggled against Miami, and they still won by over 10 points. It was 3-3 going into the fourth. And so their high-powered offense can click at any moment, which is why 2 touchdowns is nothing against these Jags. Pick the Buffalo Bills, and that is my Bullseye 5. We look to recover after an extremely, extremely tough week 8. We'll see how Pinpointed does. 5-5 through 2. Check us out after week 9 and see if we can keep the positive streak going here and not go under 500. Bullseye 5 for week 9. There you have it.